Most of us spend 40 plus years saving for retirement. Once you hit that retirement date, the last thing that you want to do is sabotage it. Stick around, folks. We're going to give you the keys and the tips and the tricks to make sure that you can have a successful retirement without sabotaging yourself on some big mistakes that people are making. Welcome to the show. The show's called Your Money, Your Wealth. My name's Joe Anderson. I'm a certified financial planner, president of Peer Financial Advisors. And of course, I'm with the CPA extraordinaire, Big Al Clopine. Hello, Big Al.
How you doing, man?
Good. Sabotage. You know, when you're thinking about 40 plus years of saving money, worrying about are you going to have enough capital to make sure that you can provide the lifestyle and the income that you want for the next 20, 30, 40 years. Guess what? People are sabotaging themselves. We're here to save you. That's today's Financial Focus. Let's take a look at these numbers here. Elder fraud in 2022. 88,000 victims from people 60 years of age and older. Total losses, $3.1 billion. It's an 84% increase from 2021. Where do you think that number's going? It is crazy out there, so you want to make sure that you protect yourself. We're going to walk you through. Let's bring in the big man.
Yeah, it does turn out. I mean, none of us think we're going to be a victim of fraud, but it happens. It happens more than you think. If it's going up 84%, it's almost doubling in a year. How is it happening? It's phone scams, it's links on the internet, it's all kinds of sweepstakes. Just be careful out there. If it sounds too good to be true, it may be too good to be true. But today, here's what we're going to talk about in terms of sabotaging your retirement, which is not something you want to think about, but you need to be aware of things that can happen. First of all are your expectations realistic, right? Do you have the right assumptions? We'll get into what that means. Market miscalculations. Do you have too high of a rate of return for your portfolio to be able to sustain the cash flow that you want? And planning missteps, things that you may not even be thinking about but could affect your retirement.
You know, I think as we break this down, Alan, is one of the most important things that you need to be thinking about as you approach retirement is kind of the softer side almost. What does that retirement look like from an activity? How are you going to find your purpose? What are you going to do day in and day out? Right? Once you start formulating that life plan, I think we focus so much on the dollars and cents. Right? Versus, hey, where am I going to live? What am I going to do? Who am I going to hang out with? I think that's almost as important, if not more important for some people. And making sure that you have the realistic expectations is key. Here's an example. Right? Hey, we're going to move to Florida when we retire, but I've never stepped foot in the state of Florida.
Yeah, or I went one time. It was in the spring. It was fantastic. Weather was perfect. So I get there in the summer. It's a little more muggy than I thought, a few more bugs than I thought, right? I've heard of people that they go to vacation once somewhere, they buy their dream home, they want to move there. Make sure you do your research, make sure you go multiple times, different times of the year. Make sure that it has the kind of community that you want, the activities that you want, not just how you feel. You know, a lot of times when we go on vacation, Joe, we're in great moods. It's like, oh yeah, I could do this forever. But real life's a little bit different.
Right. Hey, I'm going to Italy, and wow, this is so cheap here, or whatever foreign country, and maybe I might be an expat. But you're right. When you're on vacation, you're having a good time, right? You're not worrying about what work is going to look like or real life. You're just checking things out, and then once you actually live there, real life creeps in. Next one. Look at this. 55% of people are expecting to work over the age of 65. Reality.
19%. So it doesn't always happen. And so here's what you need to think about is what could happen, right? Well, maybe you have some health issues, or maybe a spouse has health issues, so you got to care for them, or maybe a parent, or whatever it may be. Maybe you get laid off from your job. There's all kinds of reasons why you may not work past 65. If your financial plan requires that you work much later, just be aware you may end up not doing what you think you're doing as far as work goes.
Yeah, just think about the energy level that you need to have to continue to work. Right? You're 65. It's like, all right, you know what? I don't want to work anymore. But hey, it's fun. You know, once you get there, it's like no one's wants, unless they have to, right?
Yeah, right.
And then that's the lack of planning again. Let's look at the next one. Buyer's remorse. Get that nice dream home. How about the boat? Little RV, Al?
I want that giant RV. I want to spend $500,000 or more. I want to get like this movable hotel room. And then I get on the road and I realize it hardly fits in a lane, and I'm not that comfortable driving it. But I already bought it, Joe.
Right. It's like we're in the RV. It looks great on the lot. You get in it. 2 days later, it's like, this is miserable. Or how about a boat, right? Oh yeah, I always wanted a boat. And then, you have it for maybe 6 months. It's like, I'm not sleeping on this thing again. I'm getting sick. It's cramped. It smells. I'm on the open water.
Yeah. Or how about your dream home? So, all right. So you go to Vermont in the summer. You go, this is for me. This is idyllic. It's a slower pace. It's beautiful. And then January rolls around and it's winter and you're shoveling snow and it's like, oh, this isn't quite what I thought it might be.
If you want more help with this, get planned. No one fails to plan. What do? They plan to fail. So let's get you not to fail, but start planning. Go to yourmoneywealth.com, click on that special offer. It's our retirement readiness guide. Are you ready for retirement, folks? Well, get ready. Go to yourmoneywealth.com, click on that special offer this week. It's our famous guide. It's the Retirement Readiness Guide. We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Show's called Your Money, Your Wealth.
Do you know right now how likely you are to run out of money in retirement? There's an easy way to find out. It's also free. Go to easyretirement.com.